All right, audio check, audio check, audio check. Let's go ahead and come to the stage. Let me come on and go to the stage. Listen, I know today is heavy. Whoo, today is heavy, but I'm about to go ahead and deliver this right here. Today is the lunch teaser. The lunch teaser, Shedeur Sanders, discovered and disconnected second year. And we also going to talk about the new Browns depth chart battles. The wait is over. We are 1 week away from the NFL training camp for Shedeur Sanders and the Cleveland Browns. The time has finally arrived as Shedeur Sanders entered one of his biggest battles of his young NFL career, the second NFL career, rookie career of his contract. His second year climb up the Cleveland Browns depth chart to quarterback one. We already know, we already talked about it. He will eventually be quarterback one if he don't start quarterback one. But we do know, starting tomorrow, every rep matters. Every throw is going to count. Every practice is another opportunity to prove who Shedeur Sanders is to all the haters and what the Cleveland Browns team deserve. We're going to break down where Shedeur currently stands. As of now, we still don't know, but we're going to talk about the Browns depth chart and the biggest position battles climbing into the cam, which is the quarterback. So let's go ahead. Woo! Let me tell you one thing. Welcome, Vestas, to the room. Welcome, Vestas. Let me tell you one thing. I didn't know I was going to drop this live at the same exact time, and you know the news that just came out. So, hey, I'm just going to try to pick up everybody's spirits because even mine is disturbed. But we're going to keep pushing. We're going to lean onto God's unchanging hand because something got to change. Hold on. Whoa. Hold on. Let me get myself right. Proverbs 27:10. I got to lean on the word right now. Just give me a minute. Just give me 1 minute. Just 1 minute. 1 minute. I just got to read something. Better to open rebuke than hidden love. Wounds from a friend can be trusted, but an enemy's multiplies kisses. Maybe somebody need to know that. Let me tell you one thing. Just like Shedeur Sanders has broken down in these last two interviews, hey, even Shedeur Sanders had to sit back and look at exactly who his friends were. Even Shedeur Sanders is once again saying, thank you for everything that I went through last year because I needed to go through it last year. Even Shedeur Sanders had to wake up. So if Shedeur Sanders had to wake up, we all got to wake up. You better vet your circle, talk to your kids, talk to your loved ones, and they need to vet their circles. So let's go ahead and go. Okay, I feel better now. Oh my. Let's go. Welcome back to Tony Talks Vested Up Compelling SportsEdge. Go ahead and get your notes. Go ahead and get your drink. Go ahead and get your vest because we vested up over here 365 degrees. Yeah, I'm on one today, but hey, it's cool. It's cool. I'm cooling down. Now, this is what we also going to talk about. They say that women don't know football. We don't like football. And guess what? Just like I do on my legal analysis, I'm coming over here every time I drop a teaser, I do a live on Shedeur Sanders and the Cleveland Browns. We're going to pull out our notebooks, and I got something for you today, too. Because as far as I know, we still got 14 wide receivers, and I want to know, why do we got 14 wide receivers? And I'm about to tell you why. So, Todd Monken, this is it. Next week, this is it. We got next week, then the following week. The depth chart should be out hopefully by next Friday or the Friday after, which is what is that? What's the first Friday in August? You know what that is. Hold on. Woo! Least by, we should have that official depth chart. We're going to say, if not by the 31st, definitely by the 7th, because on the 15th, the following Saturday, we are rocking and rolling with week 1 of the preseason season for the Cleveland Browns. And we're going to keep pushing. We're about to keep pushing. Let's go. This is where football meets all type of analysis, Vestas, or all type of analysis. Now we're going to go ahead and break this down. Let me go ahead and start. I warmed up the room. Investors, I missed you. I missed you on this side of the Vestas family. I missed you. I missed you. I missed you. I want to remind you again, this is what Shedeur, I keep coming back to this. Shedeur always said, we're talking about last year, think about a person's opinion. In the grand scheme of life, it means nothing. If you got to walk down this road alone, walk down the road alone. Man, Shedeur Sanders dropped so many nuggets in both of those interviews. We often give opinions power when we react to them and make them seem valuable. Why expect anything from a modern culture that doesn't keep God at the forefront of daily actions? Those who move through life with foul intentions will eventually face the consequences of their ways. The people who truly align with you will understand this perspective. In the end, as long as you're walking in your purpose, God should be the only one you seek to please. Come on, Vestas. Come on, Vestas. Let me keep going. I'm trying to calm down. I'm trying to calm down. Football, Tony. Football. Now, going back to these beautiful interviews that Shedeur Sanders dropped. Oh, he dropped one with Apple Music, and then he did one on his own channel, and both of them was enlightening. Now, as I said, the interview with the young lady, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. She led, he followed, she didn't interrupt him. He gave some beautiful perspective about everything that he went through last year. Do y'all remember how we met last year, Vestas? We even met in a different mindset last year, Vestas. Now look at us now. Look where we at. Totally different perspective. Now you know what he was talking about. You know who he was talking about without even mentioning any names. But even he said he was glad that he went through that. And everybody that has fallen away, basically in the second interview that he did on his own channel, he basically said, hey, don't come back. Now that I know who you are and you was not there for me, please, when I get back on my mountaintop, don't look my way. That's what you do. That's for all of us, Vestas. If they're not with you when it's down, and when you need somebody to lean on, do not let them come back around when it's all champagne and glasses and smiles and lights, cameras, action. Vestas, learn a very important purpose. The Shedeur Sanders saga and collusion, we learned a lot through that situation with that young man. So we're going to keep holding on. Now, let's keep going. It was some beautiful moments. Let me show you this right here. Also here, I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. This is some of the snapshot that I got doing the conversation with the young lady. I loved it. Shedeur Sanders was locked in. Shedeur Sanders said a lot of great things. Now, I love this interview, but when I saw this interview right here, on his own channel, ooh, Shedeur Sanders got deep. Shedeur Sanders was his own narrator. And then you know who he had in the background while he was out there working out? He had another Tony. Do y'all remember Tony Brown? Yeah, do y'all remember that the Cleveland Browns under Kevin Stefanski last year let Tony Brown go? That was another Tony. Shedeur Sanders, do you see Shedeur? That everybody, except for the other two Tonys in Cleveland Browns, we got your best interest. So right now in Shedeur Sanders' life, you got two bad Tonys and two good Tonys. You hear what I'm saying? I know I'm trying to laugh right now. But Shedeur Sanders said this. Tony Brown, he said when everybody else was looking at him trying to figure it out, Tony Brown was there in his corner, just basically talking to him and talking him through it. And he said Tony even asked him, what made you so successful in Colorado? Like, where's that mindset? He said, Shedeur Sanders basically, be who you are. Don't worry about how they're going to think about this and their opinions on this or that. He said, just be yourself. He said, all they really care about is results. And Shedeur Sanders said at that time, that's when he voluntarily picked all of the worries of the world off of his shoulder and became who he was inside and out, and he garnered his success. Okay, and okay, 10 minutes. All right, let me go to the chats because I don't want up the room. Let me see who's in here. Let me see who the algorithm. Let me see who the algorithm has said. Tony Talks Vested Up Compelling Sports Edge is back on with the Shedeur Sanders topic. There go my Amber. There go my Amber. I understand, but there go my Amber. I've been missing you. I've been missing you. Hey, what's up, Miss T? Hope it all is well. Hey, chat. Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone. What's up? Hard to please. All right. Justine. What's up, Mel? There go my Mel. What's up, Mel? What's up, Evelyn? I knew Evelyn was going to be in here. What's up? Greeting my sisters, Tony. Read that from Proverbs. Yep, Proverbs. Oh, I didn't give you, I think it was 37 and verse 2. But yeah, you got it. It's better to open rebuke, right, than have hidden love and fake love and fake support, sister. I'm gonna keep going. Let me move on. Well, what's up, Peter Supernatural? Peter, Pumpkin Eater. It's almost time to start talking about those drinks again. Tony Brown, yes, Tony. Come on with it. Tony Brown. I'm glad that Tony Brown is still around. I like that. And if you don't know, the Cleveland Browns just picked up another cornerback. He's actually had 4 years with Pittsburgh Steelers. Now he's a quarterback. Let me see if I snapped that. I definitely didn't include that in this deck. But his name is, let's see here. His name is, no, that's Boston right there. Ooh, did I get it? Do I get it? But we did pick up a new cornerback this on the team. Maybe it's on this phone. But we did pick up a new quarterback from the Pittsburgh Steelers today. And then if I can't find it in the next second, I'm going to go ahead and move forward because, hey, make sure you go ahead and get your notes for real. Because they say women don't know football. And guess what? If we don't know football, of course we don't know everything. And believe it or not, women, a lot of men don't know everything also about football. But I got something. So this is a starting point, okay? Who is that quarterback name? Probably didn't. Oh, here you go. His name is, the Browns have signed cornerback Damari Matthews. The Browns also waived cornerback Don Jones with a failed physical designation. This is what I could read. The Cleveland Browns have signed cornerback Damari Matthews to make room on the roster. The team waived cornerback Don Jones with a failed physical designation. Matthews, he is 5'11", 195 pounds, is officially in his fourth NFL season out of the Pittsburgh. Originally selected by the Broncos in the fourth round in 2022, Matthews has appeared in 43 career games with Denver. So that's a start. What's up, Donna C? How you doing? Tony Brown has been around in the background. Yeah. Oh, he was there at the birthday celebration? I must have missed him because he got a lot of nice, beautiful hair. Okay, he must have had it back, but okay. And I only saw Tony Brown, like I knew him, but I didn't know him at that time when I, of course, doing week one. I didn't even have my channel at that time, so I knew of his name, but I didn't know of him, but gotcha. Thank you for that. Now, here we go, women. Here we go, babies. Here we go. And all to the gentlemen in the world, I wanted to know, I'm not going to put it on you. I wanted to know, also in that live with Apple Music, did y'all hear what a young lady, she said, Shedeur, that's one of your superpowers. Do y'all remember when I did this clip here, when I did this video calling out Shedeur Sanders' superpower? I think I was in Louisiana at that time, so they had to be in March or May. Do y'all remember this? Y'all got to say Tony Talks. We remember this thumbnail. But when she said, Shedeur, That's your superpower. I said, bingo. I got you. I got you. I got you. Hello, Mel. Hey, what's up, Lady PC? She said, Shedeur Sanders, that's your superpower. Now let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now, to all of everybody in the room, and I'm going to put it on me. I said, well, Cleveland Browns is still not talking about all these wide receivers that we have. I said, okay, must be a reason. So I said, right, for my education purposes only, and entertainment, I said, well, I've heard about your X's, your Y's, and your Z's wide receivers. I said, it got to be something about this. So guess what I'm about to do? Just like I do on my other topics, I'm about to break it down the way that I can break it down. And so when you and I see Casey Concepcion line up in a certain way, when we see Jerry Jeudy line up in a certain way, and then when we see another wide receiver line up in a certain position, now we know why. I'm finna give it to you like I give it to you on the other topic. I'm finna go through my NFL analysis regarding wide receivers, and then I'm gonna let you go because it is a lunch teaser. Okay, let's go. Now, when it comes to wide receivers, and this is probably why the Cleveland Browns got 14, because come to find out, you got your X wide receivers, you're going to need more than one. Then you got your Y wide receivers, you're going to need more than one, more than two. And then you got your Z wide receivers. Now, regarding your Z wide receivers, and you know I like to do this because I'm about to do this right here, okay? Go ahead and get your notes. Now, regarding your Z receivers, those are your flankers. They line up on the outside of the scrimmage, giving him a free release. So think of your Tyreek Hills, your Jalen Waddles, and your Devontae Smith. So every time you hear these names, always think of these are your Z receivers, okay? They can go in a pre-snap motion, so anytime you see them moving, those are your Z's, okay? Those are your Z's. Often the offense most explosive playmaker. Well, Tony Tongues vested up. Who is one on Cleveland Browns? I'm going to get to that. But let me go in and break this down. Now, for your Z wide receivers, which is also your flankers, they have the need for speed, agility, ability to create separation. I said, well, okay, that sounds like my Casey Concepcion. No. That's not our Casey Concepcion. But hold on. Casey Concepcion is not a Z, but he's definitely someone else. Hold on. And then you got these are your wide receivers. Now, this is your tight end. Now, sometimes wide receivers can line up in this one because I'm thinking that, no, Casey Concepcion, the one. Okay. These are your tight ends, okay? But you can switch them out to a wide receiver, okay? You can play that right there. Now, traditionally, the Y, it says, traditionally the Y is not a tight end. I'm sorry, is a tight end, but not a wide receiver. But, you can play some with some offenses, okay? Some little gimmicks type of plays. Responsibilities include blocking defensive ends and linebackers, running routes over the middle, okay? Working the seam, red zone targets. Now we know why. And if you didn't know, I kind of knew, but I didn't know they was considered wide receivers. But your tight end, that's why they are so critical, because they can be a wide receiver. Now, let's remember at the Cleveland Browns, because Jerry Jeudy wasn't catching the balls, Harold Fannin actually was Shedeur Sanders' number one wide receivers. Y'all remember the conversations, right? I know y'all remember the conversations, but now we see why. Now, needs for size, strength, and reliable hands. Now, if you look at a Harold Fannin compared to a Jerry Jeudy, he definitely has the size and the strengths and reliable hands, Jerry Jeudy. So that even fit, right? Now, let me see if the examples are here. Examples are, this is your Travis Kelce, your George Little, and your Sam Laporta, okay? But we know Harold Fannin Jr., okay? Now let's keep going. I told you I ain't gonna keep you that long. Now let's go to the next slide. All right. In a 3 wide receiver offense, here it is. When a team has 3 wide receivers, in Cleveland Browns, last year we seen a lot of times, especially when Fannin got hurt and David Njoku was hurt, you had your X, your Z, and your slot. X is the outside receiver line of scrimmage. Your Z is the outside receiver off the line, way over there or way over there. Okay? Okay? They say that women don't know football. Let's go ahead and get in our notebooks and let's start taking notes. So you got your Y and your Z in your slot. Now, because of what's my young man? What's his name? Jimmy Horn. Now, if you remember Colorado, Jimmy Horn would often actually be sometimes a Z or an X, but in Carolina, because of his height, they had to move into slot, which he's very dangerous. Let's keep going. The slot receiver works against the linebackers and the nickel corners, run option routes, crossing routes, and quick passes. Require quickness and football IQ. That's your Jimmy Horn. He's a slot receiver. So now when you think of a slot receiver, now think of Jimmy Horn in Carolina, not Jimmy Horn at Colorado, okay? Examples. You see the examples. Amon-Ra St. Brown, deadly, kill you in the middle. CeCe Lamb and Cooper Kupp. Now, going to the bottom. Let me go ahead and move this over real quick. Let's see here. Put it over here. No. Don't do that. I'm scared to touch it now, y'all. Let me just hit cancel. All right, let me try to move it again. All right, don't want to copyright, so I'm leaving it right here, but just trust me. Applying this to the Browns, if the Browns build around Shedeur, a modern passing attack may look something like this. This is your X, and y'all already know who the X is without me even calling his name yet. Big physical receiver who can beat press coverage. Y'all already know who that is. And no, it's not Jerry Jeudy. Z, speed threat stretching the defense vertically. Now, this is your Jerry Jeudy. This is your Bond. Regarding your X, that's more of a is Justine in here? This is like your Tillman, okay? Tillman is more of an X, but Jerry Jeudy and Boston is more Bond. It's more like a Z, okay? Yeah. Okay, your slot reliable chain mover who gets open quick and gives the quarterback an easy target. And then your Y is your tight end, okay? Now, let me go here. No. Okay, let me go to the next one. It's lunch. I know y'all got to go. I'm trying to give it to you fast. Here we go. So this is just an example of what it would look like. StreamYard is acting a little funny, so I don't want to mess it up. So I'm going to be in the way of some of the slides, but I'm going to tell you exactly. Go ahead and do the darn thing. Good evening, everybody. Lunchtime chat. Greeting to you all. Now, if you see here, and I know the picture is over it, but I'm afraid to move it. Now, if you see here, this is what it would look like at the line of scrimmage. You got your X, your Y, and your Z, okay? Now, I'm about to give you some names, but let me go ahead and go over Z. Z receiver is your split ends. Lines up on the line of scrimmage, usually on the back side of the formation. Face press coverage, often more because defenders can line up directly over him. Knees. Elite route running, strength to beat jams, and ability to win one-on-one. Here's your example and your Mike Evans. Well, Tony Talks Vested Up. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the Cleveland Browns wide receivers and see exactly who we got for this year in that Shedeur Sanders arsenal. Okay, let me go ahead and move it forward. Here we go. Now, of course, I asked about Casey Concepcion. Casey Concepcion is not primarily. Casey Concepcion is generally viewed as a Z receiver or slot receiver rather than an X receiver. Yeah, we already talked about the X, the Y, and the Z. Now, why does Casey Concepcion is more of a Z receiver or a slot receiver? He is primary Z flanker, secondary slot, occasionally. Okay, that's in the order. His strengths is quick release off the line, excellent change of directions, create separation with route running, dangerous after the catch. These are those yak yards. You remember when Shedeur Sanders in the Las Vegas game last year when we won? Shedeur Sanders was QB1, and they was like trying to take away the yak yards. I said, what's a yak yards? Y'all remember when Cleveland Browns said, oh yeah, most of his yards was yak yards? We said, what's a yak yards? Now y'all know what it is. When a wide receiver catches the ball and they can go down that field and get a touchdown or go nice down that field, the quarterback also gets some of those yards counted in their stats. But Cleveland wanted to take that back from Shedeur Sanders last year. But the devil is a lie, okay? But this is Casey Concepcion. Also, because he is so effective in space, offense coordinators like to move him around the formation rather than leaving him isolated against a press corner every snap. So this is why we know that Casey Concepcion, he's going to be moving in and out, while Jerry Jeudy in Boston would probably just be on the line of scrimmage and always got a cornerback in their face. You see where I'm going? The X will always have a cornerback in their face, okay? So that's how they line up. Now, it also said why he's not a classic X. I don't know what position he played in college, but regarding NFL, Casey Concepcion would not be an X because of this. He is not 6'2" or 6'5" or taller. He needs to be bigger, more physical. He's expected to be constantly beat press coverage. He's kind of too small for that, but they know how to use him like a Jimmy Horn. Win contested catches outside on the outside. Case Concepcion can line up in the X in certain packages, but that's generally not where he provides the most value. All right. Let's get to it. Now, here we go. Now, who will be our X? Here we go. Hey, how you doing, Rachel? 6344. Welcome to the room. We're talking about football analysis this morning, but welcome to the room. Thank you. Now, Denzel Boston. There is so many articles still coming out about Denzel Boston. So many people is still talking about Denzel Boston, and a lot of people are still confused on why he didn't go number 1, round 1, but he's a Cleveland Browns asset. So let's go ahead and talk about. Oh, am I behind? There we go. I'm sorry about that. I was behind. Now, Denzel Boston fits the X position. He's 6'4", about 210 to 212. Boundary receiver who lines up on the line of scrimmage, wins against press coverage with strength and release. Excellent contested catchability, large catch radius for a back shoulder fade and red zone throws. They said that women don't. If they say that women don't know football, God darn it, we got our notes and we've taken 101 football lessons today regarding the receivers. Listen, reliable hands and a strong ball skill. All this right here. So do you know who Jerry Jeudy is going to have to really contend with? You know who Jerry Jeudy really is going to have to contend with for his position? I got that answer for you. Hold on. Let me go ahead and finish reading this slide. He's the type of receiver quarterbacks trust on. Take your notes, y'all. This is where we're going to see Boston and any other X wide receiver line up in these particular situations here. 3rd and 8, you want your Boston in your 3rds and your 8s. Red zone fades. Now also, Casey Concepcion is very dangerous in the red zone. So that means Shedeur Sanders, he's going to have KC, Boston, if Jerry Jeudy get right, and even a Harold Fanning. Y'all, we're about to see something that we haven't seen in a long time on one team. The Cleveland Browns is going to be dangerous. Wait for 28. It's about to be dangerous on offense this year. And also 101 matchups against the corner. This is Boston. He's even bigger than Jerry. Now, Tony, you keep talking about Jerry. Why you keep talking about Jerry? Watch this. Here we go. This is why, I'll come back to that. Let me come back to that. This is why I keep talking about Jerry. Hold one. Let me go to, here we go. No, come on. Oh, hey, how you doing, Miss Squirrel? Hold one. Let's see here. I cannot read it on the screen. Give me 1 second, y'all. Come on, StreamYard. There I go. Here we go. Oh, I'm on the right slide too. Here we go. Now, why is Judy a Z? Jerry Judy is built on elite route running. That's if you can get it right. Disclaimer. This is Jerry Judy does it right, okay? I know, but I'm just trying to break down the different type of route receivers. If you didn't know, now you know. If you knew, this is just refresh. If not, you could just sit back and just watch us put this together, okay? Jerry Judy game is built on elite route running, sudden change of directions. I didn't see that. Creating separation. I didn't see that. Speed in and out of breaks. Possibility, but his issue was with his hands. But okay. He's not known for consistent. Well, at least he's telling the truth. He's not known for consistently winning with sheer size and physicality against press coverage, which is so I told you, Jerry was trying to fake the funk. This is why Jerry Judy had an issue. Now I know why Jerry Judy had an issue playing that position, because he was faking the funk. He was not a traditional X receiver like a Denzel Boston. So basically, Jerry Judy would be the new Z this year. Denzel Boston, they got a true X this season here. So now I know, which is often why team asks for a traditional X receiver. I'm laughing. The ideal pairing for the Cleveland Browns, right? A quarterback loves having a Z. This is the 4. Shedeur Sanders, the 4. Remember? The Z, the X, big physical receiver, Denzel Boston. And then your Z, which is Jerry Judy. And then your slot, KC Concepcion. And then your Y, which is a tight end. So it's your X, your Y, your slot. No, your X, your Z, your slot, and your Y. So now when we see these things, at least you can grasp the concept of what each wide receiver is doing, what are their strengths, what they're supposed to do, okay? This gives the offense. Now, we're going to say Shedeur Sanders' offense, it gives him a boundary receiver who can win contested catches, a polished route runner who gets consistently open. Okay, Jerry. Okay, Jerry. And then a dynamic slot weapon creating mismatch. That's that KC Concepcion. Remember, KC Concepcion was so deadly in the red zone. That's why he went round 124 for the Cleveland Browns. But remember, if you go back, KC Concepcion, okay, I know Tate was a wide receiver off the board, but KC Concepcion was, I think, in the top 3, if not 2, maybe the top 4 wide receivers off the board. That's how dangerous he is. Even at 5'11", KC Concepcion will kill them in the red zone. Okay? Now let me go back to the slides that I missed so you can understand. So now that's why I keep bringing up. Jerry Judy, okay? I want to go ahead and get that on out there. Hold on. Only got 2 more slides. Now let me go here. Now the Browns' vision. This is just something. This is baseline. The Browns draft strategy made the roles very clear. Denzel Boston will be that X. Denzel Boston and KC Concepcion, as I stated, will be that Z slot. The role, big body outside receiver. So anytime you see a big body, I always think about, because Jerry about to be that Z, I always think about a Denzel Boston, Terrell Owens, Tillman. Now I need to go back and look at the roster. But anytime in the next 2 weeks, we'll definitely see the official Browns depth chart wide receivers. And any line that you see with Boston, anytime you see Boston on that that depth chart, always think about that's going to be your X's. If I'm thinking about this right, that's going to be your X's. And any line that you see the depth chart where you see Casey Concepcion, those are going to be your Z's. And every time you see Jerry Jeudy, those are going to be your Z's. So this is why they got a room of 12 to 14 wide receivers, because they need them. They actually need them. I thought it was going to be a quarterback competition, but hey, like I said, even in the beginning of this channel, I didn't know everything about football, but I definitely was going to start studying. And you see that I'm starting to ask the right questions to understand exactly what we're going to look at in this upcoming year. So if you think about the depth chart, they had 3 in a possible for each position. So that's about 14. That's about 14 wide receivers. So how about right? Now, if Shedeur said, oh, let me go. That's exactly how the Browns described the pairing after the draft. Quote, Concepcion brings explosiveness and run after the ball, after the catch ability, where Boston provides the big outside target with contested catch skills. I do remember that. Now, if Shedeur Sanders is the quarterback, this combination is exciting because it gives Shedeur Sanders complementary weapons all over the place. Denzel, your Z, wins on boundary catch 50-50 balls. Casey Concepcion, which is your Z, creates separation and explosive plays. And your slots, quickness, possession receiver, also Casey Concepcion. And your tight end, who is that Harold Fanning Jr. And let's not forget about that other tight end that I fell in love with. His name was Joe Royal. He also came from Texas Tech, but when I found that out, I kind of paused a little bit, but I do like his metrics. Remember, he is a 6'5" tight end, 200 to 220, 210, 230 pounds. So I like that coming across the middle too. Do y'all see what these teams got to battle with? They got a dynamic X, Y, slot, tight end, and then you got also Shedeur Sanders and Taylor Green. What? Man, I'm excited. Now, this week, if you don't know, the rookies should have reported this week. I think the veterans report next week. Knowing how much the Browns and Shedeur content you create, oh, that's talking to me. This is a storyline your audience will likely enjoy. Boston is the classic go get it X receiver, while Casey Concepcion is a dynamic chess piece. Casey Concepcion, who can play line up all over the formation, y'all. That is Casey Concepcion. He is that jack in the box. He is that, what's that word I'm looking for? He can do everything. He's that renaissance wide receiver. That's Casey Concepcion. Together, they give the quarterback like Shedeur Sanders both the independent outside target and an explosive separator. I'm excited about this season right here. Is that it? Guess what, Vestas? That's all the slides. I did it. What? In 38 minutes, I went over all of the X receiver, a Y tight end. Y is the tight end. Your Z receivers, that's Jerry Jeudy type. And then you got your slots. X, Z, Y, and slot. There we go. That's Shedeur Sanders. 26 all over the place. Now let me go to the comments. Let me see if y'all talking in the comments. If y'all ain't talking in the comments, hey, I'm gonna let you go. I got in and out. Oh gosh, here we go. It's about to get good. Justine, 38 minutes and 55 seconds. We going to the Vestas. In the comments because we took our notes on receivers. And basically, y'all, let me tell you one thing. What you just got over here, Tony Talks Vested Up, there's nothing else. This is the baseline. The only thing that Todd Monken and all the other offensive coordinators across the country, you got to identify your X, you got to identify your Z, you're going to identify your slot, you're going to identify your tight end, and then all you got to do is build around them and create packages for the best opportunity to score on any play. This is it. I hope you got at least a basic foundation of these players, because I do. If don't worry about it, I'll be over here calling them out. Oh, look at that X over there. Look at that Y. Look at that slot. Casey Concepcion did it again. Oh, we finna have fun this year here. What's up, Miss Squirrel? Cindy, right? Or Cynthia? Good afternoon, investors. Hey, Miss Tony. Hey, good to see you this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. You too, Miss Squirrel. He's a jag. Donna, I knew it. I knew somebody was going to come in here and snatch all of Jerry Judy's possibilities for 2026. Donna has no remorse. What's your sign? Because you have no remorse when it comes to Jerry. I don't either, but I just had to figure out, now that we got a Denzel and a Casey Concepcion, where would Jerry go? So it seemed like now we know why they said that Jerry is safe, because he's going to be on his own line of separation. He's a Z. And if he don't get it right, he won't be nothing next year. Basically, Jerry Jeudy need to take this as an opportunity. He's at the last letter of the alphabet, and if he don't get this right, he won't get another contract. Who's calling for Jerry Jeudy right now for the Cleveland Browns? Nobody. Let me go to the comments. Donna got me off track. He's gonna be a Z on the. Oh Lord. Oh my God. Here you go. He's gonna be a Z on the pine this season. You and Donna go to the corner. I want Blind Beauty back in here. Go to the corner. Until Blind Beauty come in here, that corner is gonna be for Donna and Justine. I can't even go through lessons without them right here. Jerry needs a new. Oh, you go to the corner too. Jerry needs to be the new Z for zero. God, out of here, Lord! I just said he's at the end of the alphabet, and you got Donna, Justine, and Amber. Lord have mercy, Father, let me go ahead and, now that I got my thing right, let me go ahead and drop this down. Let me put it over here so y'all can see the other side of the. I'm trying not to laugh. Let me go back to the slide so y'all can take pictures. Because y'all already saw the other side of it. Come on. One. Oh, okay. Amber Facts, Lord have mercy. Look at Donna. See, she just in here just clapping them up. I pray Jerry can catch some balls this year, Mr. Oh my God. You know what? You go to the corner too. What? Peter, I know you in here. Please come in here and say something, because they eating Jerry Jones. I pray Jerry can catch some balls this year. He missed it. You go to the corner too, Miss Squirrel. You go to the corner too. Peter. Yes, you did that, Miss Tony. Great job. Thank you for your football knowledge. We learning too. Now I know why. For real, y'all. I said, why Cleveland ain't talking about all these wide receivers? I said, even now, we're going into training camp. Why they not talking? Now I know you need all those wide receivers. Do y'all remember last year how many wide receivers was kind of hurt? I know the team was kind of banged up, which is why Shedeur Sanders had no weapons. Shedeur Sanders had no weapons last year, and he still broke records. Was excellent. Could have had the 5-2, but left with a 3-4. I take that with no weapons. No weapons shall afford. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. Shedeur Sanders took that to his heart, and that's why we're going to take it to our heart too. Shedeur Sanders. This is why they need 14, 13, 12 wide receivers, because each one of them got different roles. They got different skills, and now we see why we got the little. Now we know why we got the little wide receivers, the long, big, wide receivers, and the mid-sized wide receivers. So now when I go into the combine, I just won't be talking about their height. I can say, hey, based off this play right here, this is his metrics. Moving forward, if he goes to the Brown, he would actually be a Y, a Z, or a slot, or a tight end wide receiver. See what I'm saying? You see, we're going to keep building on information. We're going to keep building over here in information, okay? I'm trying to tell you it's valuable. Let's say here. There you go, Miss Cheryl. There you go. What's up? That's right. Appreciate you, Tony. See what I'm saying? So when y'all go over to the G Bush and all these other players, when they say, oh, he's the X and he's the Z and he's the slot, now we know Now we know. We got that baseline. Now we got that baseline. And then one thing, when I'm up there talking with G Bush on his channel, I said, well, you know what? Maybe we should put somebody over here at the Z and the Y. G Bush go to shake his head. He's like, well, how she know about that? And Tony Talks Vestas. Tony Talk Vestas. I'm speaking it into existence. Tony Talks Vestas. I'll be up there on CNN. And well, you know, if you put this play over here in the Z and move this right here to the slot, they're going to be like, what? Shannon Sharp is going to say, no. no. How she know this? No. How she know this? I'm going to be like, the Vestas. It's the Vestas. It's the power of the Vestas. It's the power of the Vestas. Look at Donna. Everybody go to the corner. Justine need that corner by herself. Justine need that corner by herself. Facts. Hey, what's up, Lady E? Already went through the live, all the notes, but trust me, rewind it. And matter of fact, your son played football, so you may already know this regarding the wide receivers. And y'all, go ahead and shout out Miss Lady E. Miss Lady E is on her way to 500 subscribers. 500 subscribers. And Lady E, trust me, this season here, we're going to get you past 1,000 and over 1,000 just in a matter of preseason and week 2, week 3. That's going to be the goal, okay? That's going to be the goal. That's going to be the goal. I got something in mind. It is a required, is it a requirement option to throw? Yes, Lady PC. It's all designed about the packages and the calls that Todd Monken make in Shedeur Sanders' helmet, or if Shedeur Sanders reads the defense and calls the audibles and change the play at the line of scrimmage. Y'all remember that? Remember, Kevin Stefanski got mad at that. Now, mind you, Todd Monken already said that he's going to allow the quarterbacks to change the plays at the line of scrimmage, but they better stand on it. So, yeah, he don't have to throw the... Initially, if Todd Monken call a package that is designed for Jerry Jeudy, that X to catch the ball, Jerry Jeudy's going to catch the ball. Shedeur Sanders is going to do his best to maintain that package. But if he see what the defense is changing on the line of scrimmage, and this is what I do know, I'm not just talking in the atmosphere, Shedeur Sanders would change that package to maybe even a tight end is going to get the ball, or an X or a slot, okay? Depending on what's going on, or Shedeur Sanders would keep the ball, okay? Keep me on my toes. Good question. Jerry, but do his job or else. Lady E, you go to the corner too. I just try to give you props. You go to the corner too. You are felt in line with Justine, Amber, Donna, and Miss Square. Go to the corner too. That corner getting full right now. I just said that. It's getting pretty quiet. I just said that. Ma'am, I just said that. Lady E, I agree with the chat. Peter, you go over there too. You know what? I haven't did a Shedeur Sanders live since the first. I come back 21 days later and everybody's in the corner. Everybody's in the corner. I don't have nobody else to talk. Everybody in the corner. I know somebody's watching, and please say something in the chat. Just let me know that you don't have to go to the corner too, because I see you in the room. And to my silent investors, thank you so much. I'm glad the algorithm found you and you even clicked on the thumbnail just to see if I still got it. Just to see if I can still talk football. And like I said, I appreciate you too for everybody that can't comment, because, hey, investors, believe it or not, I have a lot of, oh my gosh, it's an honor. It's an honor to have so many investors that has a wide range of personalities, and some with disabilities. And wow, it's really just a blessing to speak to all of y'all, all in your unique selves. Even Donna, who keeps saying Jerry Jeudy is still a jag, and everybody else just followed along. Even Peter, optional. Lady PC, that's why he got mad at Shedeur, because he don't trust it. You just took it out of my mouth. Yes. Amber, especially when he was hopscotch. Boy, let's not bring that play back up. People is still confused about that play in Jerry Jeudy. I don't want to see that no more. Jerry, let me tell you one thing. Jerry, go ahead and play around this year. Kevin Stefanski is not there. And you got other. Now we know that all these wide receivers are going to stay on the team, right? Unless they do something crazy and got to get cut. But the majority of these wide receivers will stay on the team. Let Jeudy play around. When we see that depth chart, when it come out, that official depth chart, and we see who lines up with Jerry Jeudy, we'll know that, oh, Jerry need to watch out for this player, and this player, and possibly this player. Jerry Jeudy ain't going to play around. Everybody is too hungry. Everybody's too hungry. Put that jag on the pine. Let those hungry dogs hunt. Put Fadden Junkins and the new YNs in there. Oh, my God. Oh, where did I? Who y'all been? Who chats and live have y'all been in? Listen, who have y'all chats and lives? Has Money Man put this energy on y'all? Cause y'all coming in here, y'all are rolling. Who y'all been listening to for the last 3 weeks? I know. But I was gone for 2 weeks. I was gone on work. But who y'all been listening to? Y'all coming in here with the new YNs. Who y'all been listening to? Who y'all been listening to? I can't see it. Hey, listen, I'm up to it. Hey, listen, let me tell you one thing. Based off the other topics I talk about, I talk to anybody regarding football. I even talk to Shedeur Sanders haters in football. Trust me, it's a different energy. Listen, I be like, nah, G. Bush, you missed it. Now, what if Todd Monk can do this and this and this and do this and this? G. Bush gonna be like, what? Wait, my vest. Hold on, I'm a vester now. G. Bush would say, I'm a vester now. God dang. You teaching this over here? Yeah, I'm teaching that over there. Yeah, I'm teaching that over there. What, G. Bush? Nah, you can't have my vesters. Nah, you need to go ahead and get your own barbershop people. Nah, you can't have my vesters. Watch it and see. Watch and see. Oh, you gonna I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. Yes, Tony. Yes, thank you. Yeah. Amen. Lady PC. Miss Squirrel. No offense. Pray for something else, cause catching a ball. I thought this was a serious chat, Justine. Lord have mercy. She said, Miss Squirrel, no offense. Pray for something else, cause catching a ball ain't in the Jags repertoire. You know what? Didn't I tell you to go to the corner? You're supposed to be my senior mod, and you acting up just as bad. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me go ahead and put you in timeout. Let me go ahead and put you in time. A vested corner. A vested corner. Let's see. Fadden Junkins, Boston. Oh, yeah, Bond. Let's not forget about Bond. Now, Bond, he don't have the size, but Bond has the speed, and he has the same skills as a Denzel Boston. So he would be the X. Let me pull this back up here. Here we go. Let me pull this back up here regarding the X. The only thing Bond is missing is his side and his weight. Here we go. This is why X. Bond played X. Bond played X last year. Boundary receiver who lines up on the line of scrimmage, wins against. I think they use Bond. Now what I know now, I think they use Bond kind of. Hold on, y'all. I need to see. Hold on. I want to. I can see him going out that field like a Z. Hold on. I think he would be more like a Z, a flanker. Flanker. Okay, Bond was a Z. Like a Jerry Jeudy. So, yeah, for this year, we could see Jerry Jeudy and Bond. Yeah, that's about right. Isaiah Bond would be a Z. Now, Isaiah Bond would be a Z because he definitely don't have the weight and he don't have the height. So, he would be a Z, a flanker. Best fit, free release, elite running, routing, separation. That's Bond. Bond is a Z. Certain change of directions, speed in and out of breaks. That's a Bond. Hold on. Just let me ask you a question right here. Let's see him. Is Cleveland Browns, and then I'm gonna let y'all go Vestals. Wide receiver Bond a Z wide receiver? Let's see here. Hey, look at Tony Talks Vested Up. Yes, Isaiah Bond projects primarily as a Z receiver in the Cleveland Browns offense. His set skills fits that role much more naturally than the X position. Remember, I was like, oh, maybe he's an X, but now he's more as a Z. X receiver, which is boundary, big contested catch receivers. Z is your Isaiah Bond, movement, speed, feel, stretcher, and your Z slot, Casey Concepcion, Jerry Jeudy is a Z slot. So that's what I'm saying. So really, hold on. If Casey Concepcion is a Z, first round, number 24 pick, and Jerry Jeudy is the veteran Z slot receiver, oh my gosh. Y'all, I think the battle is going to be who's going to be wide receiver one for the Z slot. Is it going to be Jerry or Casey Concepcion? Because Casey Concepcion was picked up this year as a round 124 pick. Jerry Jeudy is the veteran. Y'all, I think that's going to be that's going to be that's the competition nobody's talking about. I agree. Those YN want yeah, a vested corner. Yes, Jerry can't drop anything. Yeah. We shall see. We shall see, Lady E. Please hit the subscribe button, subscribe and share. Come on with it. Come on with it. Don't threaten me with a good time, Tony. I'm in great company in this heat. Oh my gosh. In the corner. Just subscribe to Lady. Thank you so much, Miss Squirrel. She got cameras. She got cameras over there. She's dealing with some journals over there. And she's going to be talking to you on a treadmill and cleaning out the refrigerator and cooking and everything else. You're going to get everything over there at Lady E. But she's honest, though. She's honest. She's honest, which is why I like her. She's very honest in all the things she do. Let's see here. Oh. Thank you, Donna. Let's congratulate Tony Vested Up on 4K. Thank you, Donna. Thank you. Thank you, Peter. Thank you. Why when Jack then you got me talking funny. Why Jerry's still there, he needs to his friend Kevin Stefanski. Boston needs to be whatever. So Boston is gonna be wide receiver for that X. He's gonna be wide receiver for the X. There's nobody gonna top him, not even Justine Tillman or Corley. Boston is gonna be that X, that wide receiver number X. So you're gonna have a wide receiver X, a wide receiver 1Z, and a wide receiver slot. X, Z, and slot. So that's why you have three different lines. Now I know why they got three different lines on the depth chart. So you're gonna have wide receiver 1, 2, and 3 for X, wide receiver 1, 2, 3 for Z, and wide receiver 1, 2, and 3 for slot. There it is, Amber. Boston would be wide receiver X. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Listening to you. Amber, yes, he does. Oh, he's going to be X. I got PTSD from Lady PC. This whole conversation changed to Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy, I put it like this. Jerry Jeudy, as everybody said, this is his last year. Nobody's calling for Jerry Jeudy. He better catch everything. He even better catch butterflies on that field if he sees a butterfly coming to him. I'm serious. Nobody's calling for Jerry Jeudy. This is his last year to put some good stats on his resume. Now, let's all remember, Kevin Stefanski was one part of the equation. Jerry Jeudy did this to himself last year because Shedeur Sanders gave him beautiful balls in his chest. That means Jerry Jeudy could have had about 3 or 4 or 5 more touchdowns. Jerry Jeudy easily could have had at least about 300 more yards if he would have just held on to the balls. 300 or 400 more yards on his resume for 2025, 2026, but he did it to himself. I don't feel sorry for him. G-Bus better bring the correct on Shedeur Sanders. Amen. Yeah, Justine. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. See what I'm saying? Just here you go, Justine. Here you go. You did it again. Keep it real. Oh my gosh, y'all finna get Justine started up in here, y'all. Keep it real, Justine. I love it. Donna made me say it. See what I'm saying? Bond got playtime because he was the only healthy one left besides Judy. He can fit it easy. Now, y'all, let's remember, what about the other wide receivers from last year? Because they brought 7 new in and they have 7 veterans. So now, knowing what we know now, they're going to keep all the wide receivers. So 12 to 14 wide receivers. And now we know why. They got to cover, you got your Z's, your X's, and your slots, and they're totally different wide receivers. So now, when I see them small receivers, anytime you see a small, skinny wide receiver, just automatically think in NFL, they're your Z. There's your Z slot receivers, okay? KC could take facts. What's up, Teresa? What's going on, Teresa? What's going on? Welcome to the room, the Shedeur Sanders side of the house. Welcome to the room, Teresa. KC, congrats on the 4K. We're very proud of you. Keep up the excellent work. Thank you so much, Justine. Nah, you don't try to come back. You still in the corner. Don't try to come back. Driving and listening from work, please don't text. Don't text. We care for every investor, but thank you for letting us know, and thank you for popping in the room, Teresa. But safety first, because we're going to need you on this side and the other side, because it's going down. Near noon, look at Peter. Near noon, y'all, time for my drink. Do y'all see this right here? Do you see this? Ooh, Mel. You welcome, Lady E. Ooh, Mel. KC is Judy's replacement. Duh, LOL. KC is a round 1, pick 24. Jerry Judy read the room, y'all. Jerry Judy has read the room. He knows. Jerry Judy knows, trust me. Jerry Judy knows. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Veteran Jag Z always ride the pine. See, now here y'all finna go with these Z's. Now y'all finna, every chat y'all go to, Jerry Z. Jerry, they go like, what's a Z? Tony Talks told us that Jerry is a Z, and she showed the proof that Jerry. Now y'all finna Jerry Z, Jerry Zero. Oh God, I don't know. Jerry Z needs to be, as they said, flued out. God, hold on. What you want to? I'm about to go. Yeah, I'm about to go. It's already been over 1 hour, and y'all cutting up today. What is Amber? Was Bond? Here we go, Lady E. Thank you, Lady E. Was Bond on the cart? SS ball. Bond did catch the ball in the same game as Jerry Judy. Let me get my mind right. But he caught the ball like on the 1 yard line or the 2 yard line, between that 1 yard line and the 5 yard line, when the defender caught him and he slid. But if he would have just reached out, he would have got a touchdown. Yeah, that was Bond. Bond at the time was winning 0. Is Bond still winning 0 this year? Y'all let me know if Bond still wins 0. Tillman always ride. I mean, run the pole. Oh gosh, Jesus, my God. Why? This is another example. Tillman is an X. So basically Boston is about to go take his position, while Casey Concepcion, you're looking at Jerry Judy position, and Jerry only got him by 2 inches, so I can see that competition happening. But y'all are on one today. Who y'all been watching in the meantime? I need to know who y'all been watching, because y'all are terrible. Good to come for some laughter. Look at it. Amen. Hallelujah. I'm about to let y'all go. I had a great time today, but y'all have wore me out. How do I even end this live right here? I'm so embarrassed. I can't even look at the comments no more, okay? I'm going to say this. Tomorrow, I'm coming back with another lunch special. And whoever you've been cheating on my content with, whoever you've been cheating on me with, keep that energy over there and give me back my vestas, because y'all came in here rowdy today, okay? See y'all all later. All right, Peter. Jerry has to show up this season. Gotta earn his money. Ooh. That bribery check was cut off when... Hey, listen, talk about the gambling, y'all. Do y'all remember what I brought up in the other live? That there was a... who was he for? The Cardinals? That man has been released indefinitely for gambling, even on the draft. Even on the draft, that man was gambling on who would get picked for the Cardinals. He's gone. I forgot what his name is, but they released him. He was the director of something in the Arizona Cardinals. He's gone. Gambling, y'all. So I'm glad you brought that up. So now we got to see, watch very carefully this year with the Cleveland Browns, because we don't want none of that mess over here. Todd already said he don't got time for room for that. And Royal, young man, you may be good, but I know who your quarterback was. Brandon Sorsby. If y'all don't know, and I'm not laughing about this, we got somebody from Texas Tech, and I'm not going to put him in the same boat as Brandon Sorsby, but he did come from Texas Tech. So that tight end better catch that ball. He better not look suspicious out there at all. Okay. Thank you so much, Lady E. Thank you so much, Lady E. We're going to be nice at lunch tomorrow, Sarah. You good. But I'm like, my vessel's cutting up in here today. And don't tell nobody, but I kind of like it too. I like it when y'all a little rowdy up in here. I like it, but don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. So here we go. So Vestas, until next time, I got to go back myself. So Vestas, until next time, make sure you go ahead and get your notes, your drink, and your vest. And I'll be back tomorrow at the same time with the same energy. Just be here and be your authentic self. I'm just kind of jealous. I know y'all been getting content from other places. I'm just a little jealous. But I'm back. I'm back. You asked who we've been listening to. Now, who have we been watching? You lady, you come on now. You asked who we've been listening to. Now who have we been watching? You lady, you make me smile. You'll make me smile, Mel. Thank you so much, Mel. Thank you. I'll let y'all go. I can't even talk no more. Thank you so much. So Vestas, until next time, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Vestas. Leaving on that note. Thank